It has been a pleasure for us as you are here to share your wonderful experiences you had. And to all watching this, I would like to introduce you all to Mohit sir. He is currently a development and operations engineer at CASHFREE Payments and has previously worked as software engineer trainee at Paltech. Additionally, his max rating at LeetCode is 1812, showcasing his strong problem solving skills and competitive programming expertise. He has also been the president of Society of Electronics and Communication Engineering and served as a branch head in OGIS 24. And with such a stellar profile, his journey is sure to inspire and guide us. So I will try to cover all the aspects with questions. Let's start with the first question. Please tell us a brief overview of your role and your company, sir.
Okay. Hi everyone. Who don't know me, my name is Mohit, as well as pass out of 2K24 EC from EC background, EC batch. Uh, I'm working as a SD DevOps in cash-free payments. A lot of may you know about cash-free. In cash-free comes in our placement drive also for 2025 batch they came. Actually, cash-free payments is a payment gateway company which provides a lot of business company just like Swiggy, Zomato, Nika, Dream 11 as a payment gateway for their transactions. It's a B2B company, just like we provide SDK softwares to the another company business to make a digital payment fast, and we are almost in the top three in payment gateway in India, and we are expanding in also in Middle East.
Okay, that's fantastic, sir. Well, how did you get this opportunity, sir?
I got this opportunity through off-campus offer because during our placement season it's not good. So I'm trying to get on offer as well as on campus, and I as well as the off-campus. Whatever we get the best offer, we go that. So this offer I actually was my SDET role before. I applied for the testing role, SDET role, but they converted my offer to the DevOps, SD DevOps. And initially, it was a 6 month plus PP offer, but I was already working as a 6 month intern in SD. So they directly converted my offer to the full time. I got this offer through the LinkedIn, Telegram. There are a lot of channel which provides, which gives a notification what openings are in the different companies. So I follow them, and I also get touch with the HRs. A lot of companies HR. I also get interview, but unfortunately I got rejected. But then at last I got an offer from Cashfree.
Well, when and how did you start your coding journey?
I started my coding journey a little bit late, as my college seniors guided us in the second year. They told us to start coding at second year, but I'm not too much in the coding at that time. I want to explore some different things, different fields. But I started my coding just before our summer internship season. Placement drive has been started for the internship when we go home in the second year, and after that when we come in the third year. So we also that for the internship seasons companies has been started. I just started 1 month before. At that time I was not pretty good at too much in coding. That's why I didn't get an internship in summer season. But at that time, during that 1 month, I almost covered all the questions of DSA as well as, but I'm not a good pretty much coding during that time. So,
Okay. So given that we are in EC branch and we know that EC core also has great opportunities. So why did you decided to pursue in coding field and not in your core field?
initially I was thought to go to the EC field, as we most of the EC, the people who came in the EC background, so they want to explore both computer as well as electronics, and they want to do something in that both fields, that we make a robotics. Most of the people came in the EC branch due to the robotics. I want to do some robotics. I already know a lot of things are there in EC, but when we got studied about the microprocessors and the microcontroller. This is the one of the best and worst subject in EC background, I think. You can see around, a lot of people are doing for the coding. Your seniors are doing for the going for the software field, not rather than the EC field. And your also some of the seniors are telling that the EC companies are not coming. They are preferring more to the BTech, MTech students, PhD student, no, rather than preferring a BTech student. They also tell us, and as well as in our college, EC atmosphere is not too pretty good. But at that time it was not good during my time. But uh, nowadays I can see that a lot of juniors, as well as our branch, as well as you guys also motivating your juniors to go rather than going to the software fields, motivating to as well as go to the AC field. That's good. But during that time, it's the atmosphere was not good, so I rather going for the software field.
Okay. So, as we all know that you were president of SEC and your tenure was really very helpful. Like you revived the branch fest. So, and you secured various POR in various fields in the college. So, how did you manage the responsibilities and studies alongside your coding?
I can tell this, my juniors as well as my batchmates were very good. I also, every time I told my batchmates as well as my juniors are very good. My team was very good. That helped me each and every time. Whenever I need help, not my batchmates, not my team, as well as my other branch juniors as well. Those who are not part of SEC, they help me a lot in every time. Whenever I need that, I'm organizing some fest. During you told that I revived the my our college branch fest. Sorry, a branch fest. So my batchmates as well as the juniors that are not part of SEC, they help me and they motivate. Sir, आपको करवाना है next branch fest. So it's I rather than, and I always tell that branch fest is not I done. My juniors and my teams has done that branch next nexus. मुझसे ज़्यादा मेरे जूनियर्स ने मुझे मोटिवेट किया था करवाने से। आई एट द लास्ट टाइम ऑफ 5, जब मैं लास्ट समय पे था और ब्रांच फेस्ट के पेपर्स साइन नहीं हुए थे, मुझे लगा था कि आज ड्रॉप कर देना चाहिए इसको। लेकिन मेरे जूनियर्स ने बोला कि नहीं सर, आप नहीं करवाइएगा तो हम करवाएँगे, लेकिन इस साल होना ही होगा। अगर नहीं करवाते तो मुझे जूते पड़ते। नॉट आई एम स्पीकिंग फ्रैंकली, बट लास्ट तक मैं भी डिमोटिवेट हो गया था। मैंने बोला था कि नहीं करवाएंगे, छोड़ो। लेकिन तुम लोगों के कारण और ही ब्रांच फेस्ट हुआ था।
That's great, sir. I hope we all could learn something from you, and our team will always be lined up. So, moving forward, can you share your interview experience and selection process, including the number of rounds in the companies you appeared for?
Actually, during my on-campus offer, I got an offer from Paltech. It is a service-based company, and actually, it was a face-to-face round. The people from the Paltech, they came to our college, and at that time, I think they took almost 5 to 6 interview rounds, in which three rounds are coding, and 2 rounds was the technical and one was the HR. So you can say 6 rounds was the, and they asked not too much hard, but they asked the pretty basic 450 questions from the set they have asked. And for the cash free, they took almost 5 rounds. Uh, First round was the online OA assessment. As you know, you have also given the internship, and you can also see your seniors. They all the first round was always a online assessment round, and after that 4 rounds, back to back 4 rounds in one day. They have taken my first was the DSA round. DSA round was the almost medium questions they have asked. One day question asked from the array, and one from the asked from the linked list. I also forget DSA right now. From 6 months, I never touched the DSA. I never opened my lead code account after that. Second round was the core DS around. As you know, a lot of companies are asking questions from the core DS, just like operating system, DBMS, networking. As I am, my profile was the DevOps, and for the DevOps role, people were expecting to know about the networking, because most of the DevOps, not in my company, mostly the DevOps engineers are the responsible for the uptime of the systems. Because if the as a my work is both development as well as for the systems you can say, if developer will make applications, uh, in other teams in my company, developers makes an application, but for making the systems up, अगर systems ही up नहीं होंगे तो फिर traffic क्या आएगा, revenue क्या होंगे. तो cloud, for the DevOps, they are expecting to know about the networking, a deep, not too much, but the almost basics of networking they prefer that you know. And after that, my uh, last round, second last round was the, and this code DS round was taken by my manager, who has interviewed me, and he was also my buddy also. But for the second last round was the my hiring manager round. My director of engineering has taken that. This was the half an hour round, but they have asked me a lot of related to the database, core database, what database queries has been taken, what data structure, what SQL commands has been used, and inside background inside how SQL query works, how what concept of data structure, what data structure has been used by the SQL. So this type of question they have been asked. At that time I also don't know much, but I follow him through the LinkedIn before has taken my interview. I just know what this person has been taking, will take my interview, so I followed him in the LinkedIn and see his previous post, so I get a little bit knowledge that maybe he will ask little more deep dive into my database knowledge. So I uh, read about some articles. uh, I also don't know much about the database at that time, and today I also know much about the database. But yeah, and last was the HR round. He told me about the offer. He has asking me some little question about my family background, what college, and why you are preferring normal HR questions. Yeah.
Okay, sir. That's great. That's really helpful. So, how would you describe the work environment and office culture at your company and also the previous company you have worked for based on your interaction?
Yeah, for my company, the currently I'm working on, uh, the environment is very good. Most of my other teams also tell that my team is one of the best team in CASHFREE. We almost um, for me my it's a 5 day office, so I regularly go to office, interact with my teammates as well as other teams. So yeah, uh, it's pretty good. Everything, every person, every engineering leader, our managers are very good. In fact, when I joined my company, there is a lunch with our CTO who has for is there is a culture in my company that whenever a new joinee comes, you have a lunch with your CTO. uh, uh, in almost from the past, they will, you can understand, they will track invite you for the lunch. And when I joined, before I joined my company, they I went to first time I went to for the Bangalore, they have given me stays. So at that time I meet our CFO as well as CBO, and they are sitting with me and having a dinner as well as breakfast. So at that time I realized what a company culture. No one is senior or junior for them. There is a they all everyone is colleague, friends. So for me office culture is good, and and it's sometimes it depends on the manager also.
Okay, sir. So, during your placement journey or during these 4 years, have you ever felt demotivated? If so, how did you overcome it?
Yes, I feel demotivated during my summer internships, summer internship season drive. Because I not too much demotivated, because I also know that I didn't too much prepare, other than them, the people who get the offer. For they are doing coding from last 1 year or two, more than a 1 year or 2 year. I just started for 1 month back. So this was first setback, that I have to start from the second year. No, it's too late for me that I will get an offer. But for my placement seasons, I can see you also know that placements and the companies are coming little bit low, rather than the, you have heard about that NIT Jamshedpur is only famous for the placements. Not only, more is famous for the placement seasons and for the EC and the CSE background, the 100% placements. But when I came, the recession came. When our placement drive came, recession came. A lot of company are coming and they are giving the offer, but at the when we have to join, they are delay the joining, or you can say they are revoking the offer. So when the placement season are going, some of the rounds I waiting for the HR round, from them I getting rejected. So, and you can see that another peoples are getting placed. And when you came to your placement season, I think you are in fourth season and your
We are
placement
in
season
third
has
year
been
right
right.
now.
Okay, you will go in fourth year, right?
Yeah.
You will see that uh, placement season is not about coding and everything. Placement season something is about also luck. 50-50 coding as well as 50-50 luck. uh, when I see that, I feel like the people who are less knowledgeable that me are getting placed, but I am not getting placed. It's every time happen. And ये हर साल का प्लेसमेंट सीजन का यही है कि it's all about luck. But is it don't take in another way or any wrong sense. Don't यही मत कर देना कि luck से हो जाएगा placement. No, you have to do coding, you have to be a knowledgeable. And for me right now, not it's all about the NIT tag. You can uh, companies are not right now, they are not preferring by the tag. Maybe from the IITs or some of the companies are preferring NIT IIT tags, but right now companies are asking for the skills. You can learn about the skills, not C++. I think from your in my college, or in every college of well, there is not too much um, good atmosphere for the people who are not, they are only relying on the DSA. I think you also may know about, but fact is that people are only relying on the DSA. But now time has been changed. People, companies are asking core DSA as well as, but they are also moving for the HLD, LLD rounds. For my Misho round, I got rejected due to the HLD and LLD. I cleared the OA as well as, but I got rejected due to they are only asking HLD and LLD. They are telling that you have cleared the OA. I know you are confident, you are good in DSA, but I have to ask LLD and DSA. So companies are moving to the skills, just like uh, different types, everything. You know about the front end, do a front end. They need skills. Not they are not right now. They are not preferring tax. Yeah.
Okay, sir. So we find a lot of difficulties while making a resume too. So do you have any advice for building a strong resume that stands out to potential employers?
Yes. I think I also told that build skills rather than depending on the tag. Maybe companies, some of the companies who are coming in our colleges are basically of the tags, not in the wrong way, but they are expecting that you are in good in everything. They are expecting that we will, if we give a training of 1 month or 1 week or 2 week or a month, you will be working as a uh, not a fluent or expert, you will work in their projects. But I think you have to learn more or gain some skills, so that you will sustain the market, because AI has been coming in my company. I also see that uh, AI is chat gpt is working working as a SD1. Sometimes I felt that it will take my job, but yeah, so you have to get, but AI is not too much यू कैन से अभी इतना ग्रो नहीं हुआ है जितना अभी कि it will take our job. I also using ChatGPT for asking some questions. It will guide me. He give me a summary of everything. Just if I know about the get a knowledge of Kafka, so tell me, he will give me the some Kafka knowledge. I will give the what configurations. So it will, yeah, AI is very helpful. So use, gain some skills, and build craft your resume as making some get a get more knowledge of different fields, CI/CD, Helm, Kubernetes. In the market, Kubernetes is very famous. uh, you may build some good project related to cloud, not make a normal website. Yeah, work on cloud also, because the companies are moving to the AWS cloud, GCP. So not related to everything in DevOps. Build some Java Spring application. Most of them peoples are only working on the Node.js application. So I will tell you, make a different projects which will differentiate you from the crowd. I will tell you, do some coding, uh, guide your juniors. It will, if you guide your juniors, if he asks something doubt, if we ask some doubt, if you don't know about, you will read and tell your juniors that yeah, this is the solution what you have to. So make good projects, as well as not always focus on DSA. Make some good projects also, because companies are moving to the some skills also, not only in the DSA. Yeah.
Okay, that's really helpful, sir. So, are there any mistakes you made during your preparation that you would advise your junior to avoid?
Yeah, I will tell you to start your coding journey as soon as possible. If you don't have been started, start doing. It's not too much late for the third year as well as for the second year. Start. If you want a good placement, or if you want, everyone has been coming for the college for the placements. So if you want placements, because the market has been really competitive, everyone is for the freshers, for the fresher or 1 year experience, because in the market, people from the your 23 batch, 24 batch, 25 batch are, because for you 23, 24 batch are is there for your, why someone from your some company will hire a fresher rather than hire a first year experience. So build your skills, and if you don't have started the coding, start coding. Make some good projects. Yeah, the projects which will make you differentiate from the crowd. Start working on cloud, because now cloud is more famous. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir. Lastly, do you have any tips or advice for your juniors who aspire to follow in your footsteps and achieve success in their coding careers?
यस, जूनियर्स के लिए एडवाइस यही है कि अच्छे से कोडिंग करो, मेक अ गुड CGPA. यस, मेक अ CGPA good also, that because some of the company uh, will shortlist on the basis of CGPA also, because maybe you know about that. when our one of the company, Atlassian, yeah, Atlassian, Lois, some of the companies will reject you on the basis of shortlisting. They will not invite for the OA. For us, uh, uh, Lois did do that we will not send a OA invite below than the 8 CGPA, the person who has the below 8 CGPA. for the same for the Atlassian. Atlassian told that we will not give us a OA invite the person who has 8.5 below than. So make a good CGPA and um, make a balance between your regular academics as well as your another coding placements, because I think I also heard about that the right now there is a lot of pressure from the college administration for your academics. So I tell I told you that uh, college academics is never be useful for you, because they are not teaching you the current market requirement the companies are asking. And it's you, maybe you know or not about, it's a harsh reality that they are not, because I think their new education policy maybe has been started, but they are not teaching what they have to teach. I'm not blaming any I'm not a big I've not any got any good. I placed in a normal cash free, but it's a harsh reality. They are not teaching. Yeah, so make a balance between your academics as well as your placement, because at last placements only matters. Uh, College will also advertise your placement uh, package only. They will not advertise your CGPA that he is my 100 gold medalist, 10 CGP holder. They will not advertise. They will advertise your placement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your journey and insights with us. I'm sure we will gain a lot of valuable information and inspiration from your experience. And we wish you all the best in your new role as development and operations engineer at Cash Free Payments.